Hello everyone. So I'm going to do a reading today from my book, The Strong Amongst Us. Links are below. If you want to purchase it, I am giving away free bookmarks to everyone if they want one, and you just have to subscribe on my website. Okay, so I'm doing a reading from my book. The reason I chose to do it is because there is a strong racist streak in my book. And I feel very strongly about racism and among other things as well. Now, my book is mostly about immigration and perseverance, resilience, and a strong love story. And it's based in 1875. And back then there was a lot of racism. And what astonishes me now is that it still exists today. It's 2020, and this shouldn't be happening. So I really hope that we as humans understand that we're all equal. Okay, so I'm reading from chapter 6, and so here we go. Nathaniel stared at the fire late at night, his tummy full after a large fish dinner. He drank weak beer with Victor and sat beside his weary father. Pappy had been busy building the boats and was showing his age. His beard had begun to gray and his shoulders slumped forward. "Pappy," Nath said, "you should rest early tonight. You look tired." "I think I will," Pappy replied, running his hands through his long hair. "We should cut your hair tomorrow. You are looking like a bushman without Mama," Nath chuckled. "That might be a good idea," Victor replied, laughing. Pappy nodded grimly. "Yes, that will be fine." A dark look clouded his face. "What's wrong?" Nath asked. "Nothing wrong, son," Pappy said seriously. "Just concerned about this Anwa woman you talk about so often to the other men. Have you seen her since the fishing lesson?" "No, I haven't, Pappy," Nathaniel replied, his brow furrowing. "But I am seeing her tomorrow to learn how to catch the deer." "We can catch the deer with bullets now that we have the funds," Pappy argued. Victor agreed. "He's right. We will be getting a few guns in the next week for hunting." "I would like to learn with arrows instead," Nath replied stubbornly. "You just want to spend time with this woman, that's all. You could care less about the deer and arrows," Pappy argued. "Yes, you're right," Nath stated. "I do want to see Anwa again. But I also want to learn how arrows work. She was an immense help with the fishing. You cannot deny that." "True about the fishing," Pappy replied stonily. A heavy silence grew around the fire pit. After several minutes, Pappy stood. "I'm going to bed," he said. He pointed a sharp finger at Nath. "I don't want you seeing Anwa anymore. She is Indian. She is not our kind. Stay away from her." Nath locked eyes with Pappy. "I'm not a child." "You are Icelandic, not Indian," Pappy shouted. "Don't be a fool. End of discussion." With that, Pappy turned and retired to the family cabin they shared. Nath was furious. His blood rose into his head and his temples throbbed. Victor stood. "I'm going to bed also. I like Anwa, but as Pappy said, she's not our kind. It might be better to choose a different mate, if not just for the elders." "What?" Nath shouted. I can't believe that I hear this from you as well. Hey, Victor replied, his hands up in surrender. I was just saying, that's all. In the end, you will do what you want. Calm down. Victor stood, putting his hand on Nath's shoulder. Good night, Nath. Nathaniel seethed. He wanted to hit something. How dare Pappy tell him whom he can see and whom he can't see? Anwa was right. There was a strong racist streak within the older Icelanders. He drank the rest of the beer and grabbed another. No one will stop him from hunting with Anwa tomorrow, he thought. Not his friends, and not Pappy either. He stomped to the lake, too angry to fall asleep in the same cabin as Pappy. The winds were blowing strong from the north, and light snow was beginning to fall, carpeting the sandy beach with a light blanket of white. He gulped the second beer down and threw it in the bushes angrily. He heard a rustle. It was dark. He squinted his eyes, straining to see the figure in the bushes. Was it the Indian boy again? He did not care. Who is it? Nathaniel shouted at the bushes. Make yourself known. Another rustle sounded farther away. Nathaniel rushed into the bushes, still reeling from the angry discussion with Pappy. He crashed into the branches blindly, ripping his light coat and scratching his arms. He didn't catch anyone in the bush. The boy had already gone. Probably far away in the shrubs now. He cursed and rushed back out onto the sand, frustrated and unsteady. Whoever it was in the bushes, he will find out who it was and scare the boy into never spying again. Nath lost his balance and fell back, kneeling in the brush. He felt frustrated and oddly defeated. He would not be told what to do by anyone. He crawled out of the bushes and brushed himself off. He felt a bit unsteady. Nathaniel stumbled, slightly drunk with alcohol. He found his way back to the cabin. He disrobed, laid down in bed, and masturbated himself to sleep. Had to end it good. So I hoped you liked it, and it's available on Amazon and Kobo Books, and it'll be in bookstores soon as well. So I decided to do a little treat today as well. I decided that I was going to read some poetry. So I started writing when I was very young, and I started writing with poetry. I progressed to short stories and historical novels after that. But I always wrote poetry, and I have a soft spot in my heart with poetry. So my first is called Fly Away. Fly away on a wing's breath, so it may have a chance to rest on your lips, the words uttered under passion's caress. That's sweet, hey? This second one I'm going to read, the second poetry I'm going to read, is actually a dream I had. And it was one of those dreams where you wake up and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad I'm alive. And it made me, it was one of those dreams where I thought about it all day, and it really made me realize what I hold dear and what I value. And it was a strange dream. It was about the sun dying. I know that probably would never happen in scientific terms, but who knows, right? We never know what can happen. But it was a bit scary. And the poem is called Glimpse. Holding child in arms, family together for the weekend. Just another ordinary day. Then it all changes in one long moment. Enormous bang shakes the house. Outside, the day has instantly turned to night. Fear gripping the heart, confusion. Now the sky has permanently changed, a gray dusk. No sun, The rays of life on Earth has died. Our galaxy, our Earth, will slowly turn to ice. Everything we valued is lost in the fog. Our jobs, our careers, our homes, everything we as humans have achieved, gone. Hug my loved ones, say goodbye. Blinked, awake in an instant, lurched forward, grateful for the chance to keep on living. Okay, and then the last one is a poem about heartbreak. A lot of my poetry is about heartbreak and relationships. It's probably too much, but this one is just one of the random ones I picked out. And it's called Forgetting. How do you start forgetting? Is it a lapse in time that brings on the amnesia? Or does it never happen? Forgiveness has been accomplished. Many years of hurt in so many different ways. Worked hard to heal those scars. Faced now with delusions, or is it memory? Clear silken sheets covering our skin, too close. Leave me be. Acceptance is my misery. How do you start forgetting? Run away to some remote spot. Oh, please, please, my dear angels, bring me peace. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed everything, and then I just wanted to say thank you for supporting me, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel here, and I'm gonna try to put up as much stuff as I can, and yeah, stay safe and stay healthy, and I love you all. Okay, bye bye.